Enrique Feliz Jr. walked up to a 9-year-old girl, and look at that. He punched her square in the face.
Baby, you should take it slow.
What up, y'all? How you guys doing today? This is Clip Cannon back at you with another video. Hey, today's gonna be another banger, so before we start, get comfortable, get some coffee, get some tea, get a little snack going, because I'm telling you, we gotta buckle up for this one. Our children are not safe. I'm gonna tell you, after this video, you ain't gonna want to leave the house with your kids ever again. Let's get into it.
News we're following, police have made an arrest in a brutal and random attack in Queens.
Yeah, the startling moment was caught on camera. Police say Enrique Feliz Jr. walked up to a 9-year-old girl, and look at that. He punched her square in the face, and then when an off-duty officer rushed over to help, the officer ended up with a severe injury himself.
Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman has the exclusive story from Glendale.
This video is upsetting. The day before Mother's Day, a 9-year-old girl standing with her mom on the corner of Central Avenue and 67th Place in Glendale, Queens. A man approaches her, asks her name, and then hits her in the face, knocking the young child onto the ground. According to the Queens DA, the attack left the girl bleeding from her lip and arm and even made some of her teeth loose. The violence, though, didn't end there.
And a sergeant who was off duty at the time did what good Samaritans do, but also did what good police officers do, is he followed the person, he approached him.
The suspect, 31-year-old Feliz Enrique, then proceeded to bite Officer Sebastian Hajder on the knee, the hand, and then the tip of his finger, bitten clean off, and doctors were unable to reattach it. The suspect was arrested and charged with multiple counts of assault, harassment, and endangering the welfare of a child. Enrique was on parole after spending 7 years in prison for attempted murder. The 9-year-old...
Did you hear what they just said? This man was on parole for attempted murder, y'all. He was on parole for attempted murder. What? Why? This should have never happened. This should have never happened.
The girl is back home and doing okay, but officials say her family is understandably distraught. And community members we spoke to also say they are disturbed.
For a grown man to strike a little girl like that's a little outrageous. That's a little outrageous. And to bite off a cop finger.
The DA says after the attack, Feliz Enrique told officials, quote,
"Look at that. Open hand, right? He stepped into that one. He's lucky he didn't kill that little girl. He probably was trying to." It says, "This isn't the first time it's happened. I beat up her father. Yeah, I punched her." What?
"This isn't the first time it's happened. I beat up her father. Yeah, I punched her." He remains in custody and is being evaluated to see if he is mentally fit for trial, as the investigation continues into why these deeply distressing acts of violence happened in the first place.
I hate to think that we're all living in fear every day. I think it's helpful to know that we try to keep our kids safe, try to keep ourselves and our families safe, but when we can't and something happens like this, there will be accountability for it.
In Glendale, Lindsay Tuckman.
I'm sorry, but if I lived in Glendale, I would not be out on the streets like that with my little kids. I wouldn't be, plain and simple. Glendale is not a safe area, first of all. Second of all, it's like, yeah, I understand, like, you should be able to go out and do things with your kids, but unfortunately you can't if you're living over there. And would you rather be dead, or would you rather be, would you rather, let your kids play in the front yard even while you're there and get slapped silly, or would you rather be inside watching SpongeBob where everything's safe? It's sad. It shouldn't be this way. But look, man, we got disgusting people.
This video is
like
upsetting.
This guy.
The day before Mother's Day, a 9-year-old girl standing with her mom on the corner of Central Avenue and 67th Place in Glendale, Queens.
It was the day before Mother's
A man
Day.
approaches her, asks her name, and then hits her in the face, knocking the young child onto the ground.
Why?
According to the Queens DA, the attack left the girl bleeding from her lip and arm and even made some of her teeth loose. The violence, though, didn't end there.
And a sergeant who was off duty at the time, did what good Samaritans do, but also did what good police officers do, is he followed the person, he approached him.
The suspect, 31-year-old Feliz Enrique, then proceeded to bite Officer Sebastian Hajder on the knee.
He pulled a Mike Tyson on his ass. This fool's crazy. Only Mike Tyson could do shit like that. You heard me? Only Mike Tyson could do shit like that.
But wait! There's more!
Video speaks for itself. Two young boys enjoy a video game inside Target, completely unaware of what's about to happen. We want to warn you again, the video is disturbing. Suddenly and randomly, this man hits the 11-year-old from behind and sucker punches the 5-year-old in the face, throwing him to the ground. The 11-year-old rushes to help.
It's whoa.
Parents who watch this video can't help but feel rage.
I would have lost it. I would have physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually lost it.
I really would not be able to contain myself. This is my child. Why would you, I don't know you, why would you put your hands on my child?
A witness CBS 13 talked to back in August remembered the horror after this attack, specifically cries from the children.
He was screaming for a pretty long time, and it was pretty loud, and it rang through the whole store.
Police say 51-year-old Jeff Hardcastle appeared to be on drugs and was behaving oddly inside the store. Surveillance video shows him wandering around the aisles. At one point, he can be seen hunched over in a chair.
I hate how they try to blame this shit on drugs. The shit is not drugs. He might be on drugs, but that's just the type of person he is. Okay? It's not the drugs. He would have did that shit regardless. I just hate when they do that because it makes it seem like all people that are on drugs are crazy when they're not. It's an addiction. It's a brain disease. Addiction is, I'm saying. And it's just, I don't like when they say that because I struggle myself with things and I don't want to be compared to somebody like this, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, this guy is crazy. I don't know what's going on. We have this man hitting 2 kids, you know what I mean, in public. Last video we watched, one of the guys just hit one of the kids. What's going on though in this world? Like, that's what I want to know. This shit is crazy, huh?
Officers were eventually able to corner him behind an electric box outside the Target.
Wow, my jaw's just like literally, it dropped.
The San Joaquin County District Attorney sentenced Hardcastle.
I'll tell you right now, if he would have laid his hand on my kid, he probably would not be alive right now. I'll tell you that right now. And you could take it for what it's worth. I'm sure a lot of people say that. But I'm telling you right now, if you knock out one of my kids, is in this video, 2 of my kids, you best believe you're getting taken down. You best believe it. There's no way you're leaving that store.
To 9 years in prison. Hardcastle pled no contest to assault and causing great bodily injury to a minor. As part of this sentence, Hardcastle also admitted to a previous violent felony, a robbery from 2008. This man got...
See, he's just a loser. He's a loser that needs to just be locked up.
9 years in prison. Do you think that's fair?
Maybe 9 years to life, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Life. I don't want
and
him
the
coming
5-year-old
out.
suffer.
That's the thing, is like people realize, oh, he got 9 years. Okay, that's justified. No, it's not. This man is sick. Okay? He needs to be put in a institution or be locked up a lot longer than 9 years, because as soon as he gets out, he's just going to do the same thing again. I promise you that. Whether he's on drugs or not. This guy's a lifer.
A concussion due to this attack. Police told us the children will be able to recover from these injuries. However, they will be dealing with a lot of mental trauma.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can understand why.
And that isn't dealing with the problem. They will be scarred for life. And it's not going to only affect them, it will affect their family, it will affect their kids, the way they grow up to, discipline, or not discipline, but raise their kids. It's a chain effect. And this guy ruined many people's lives by doing that. You don't realize it. You think it's just, a little slap or whatever. No, he ruined multiple people's life that night by doing that. I guarantee you, they are going to have nightmares. And they're just gonna be, they're gonna be messed up the rest of their life. I promise you.
Why? Anna Giles, live in the newsroom tonight. Anna, thank you.
Craziness, man.